Governor, His Excellency Gordon Wetherill and his advisory team has given the go-ahead for the Turks and Caicos Islands Airport Authority to pursue financing to facilitate the Providenciales redevelopment project on the basis of full ownership by TCIAA. In a press release from the governor's office earlier today, it was stated that, quote, the signing today of an asset purchase agreement between TCIAA, TCIG, and Provo Airport Company, PAC, marks the return of a valuable national asset to the people of the Turks and Caicos Islands. Self-financing of this project will be generated through the airport users, 95% of whom are the tourists visiting the country. This process aims to provide a steady, continuous revenue stream to the Turks and Caicos Islands government, TCIG, as well as allowing TCIAA to cover operational costs, end quote. The redevelopment project was first announced by former Premier Michael Mizik in 2008 and calls for a two-phase project. Phase 1 includes the extension of the runway and construction of an airport apron, while Phase 2 makes provisions for the construction of a car parking lot, airport terminal, and renovations to the existing airport terminal. News 4 contacted Advisory Council member and CEO of the Turks and Caicos Islands Airport Authority, John Smith, who said he would not comment on the project at this time. However, during a previous interview with News 4, Smith noted that TCIG needs additional land to complete the project.
We will need to acquire some land. Unfortunately, or some people may say fortunately, some of that land has been allocated or is in the hands of private owners. The process continues as we are well along the process in acquiring that land. There's some parcels of land that we need to acquire. I think it's in the order of 132 acres or thereabout, acres of land that need to be acquired to facilitate mostly the airport terminal side of the development.
The redevelopment project will cost nearly $70 million to complete both phases. Earlier this year, deals and financial negotiations were being settled with the Airport Authority's joint venture partner, Provo Airport Company, which consists of two partners, the TCI government and Coxco, who News 4 understands owns 65% of shares in the airport, with the remaining 35% being owned by Airport Authority.
We are going through a re-evaluation process to ensure that what we are putting forward is something that stands up to scrutiny. It follows good governance, and it follows good business practices. So as a result of that, that has resulted in a little bit of a delay. But in the grand scheme of things, we don't see that delay as affecting the the arrivals of the new aircrafts that we're proposing to accommodate.
Though financing and construction is expected to come through sometime in the latter part of 2010, the redevelopment of the Providenciales International Airport also calls for the increase of the airport departure tax for travelers to finance the capital investment. The development charge, as it's called by Airport Authority, has yet to be finalized. However, the charge is expected to range between $1 and $35. According to the governor's office, a detailed presentation on the scope of the airport expansion will be made to the general public in early 2010. For WIV4 News, I'm Angie Toussaint.